Hello there, so we're back with another video. This one I really wanted to have a look at the psychological impact of the business enterprise of the Flat Earth movement. Taking a look at old mate here, he's the one I think that's going to find it the hardest to conceive that he's wrong, because he's very distorted in general. Like they actively repel Neil deGrasse Tyson on the basis that he's arguing with them. It pains that you can see in his face, Mr. deGrasse Tyson, or Dr. deGrasse Tyson, I assume. He's in pain. Like, that man is he's dedicated his life to science, and he's got some fucking idiot shitting on it. Like, he's not happy, and I understand. I don't really know what more to say about that, but he's it's not a good situation for all concerned. Again, but in Mark Sargent's own words, he loves a conspiracy. Look at him. I mean, alright, this is a cartoon bookshelf with pictures of different typical conspiracies on it, but it's the point he's trying to make, like he wanted to look at the last conspiracy he hadn't researched. And his mum, bless her, like she's obviously just standing by her son and doing the right thing according to that. Whilst, I mean, I get the impression she is trying to do the right thing in slowly curb how he's getting confused. But I think you probably got to let him do his own laundry first before we can, understand that the Earth's not flat. I think, maybe just ask him to fend for himself for a little while and see how he gets on. He's certainly ruffles some feathers. I mean, I didn't realise there was so much politics in it, but what I think is really important for everyone to understand is that when these people finally realise that they're wrong, like, society can't reject them and ridicule them and mock them to the extent in which it's going to be impulsive for us to do so, because it's going to break some of these people. Like, no one wants to see anyone, as much as some of these people are providing untold amounts of comedy, and I'm really grateful they exist in some ways, not in others, but they're still human beings, and no human being, like, we should mock the silly out of them, but once they've realised they're silly, that's going to take quite a lot of courage. And I don't know, I just think society needs to maybe, like, try and welcome them back to normal reality as best possible. I know it's going to be tough, but give it some thought. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm not. Write in the comments what you think. If you wanna treat these people with humility after they've had their world shattered, then that'd be sweet. This lady, who I'm so glad she's involved, like, why would you how arrogant are these people to think they are more knowledgeable than an astrophysicist in Caltech? I mean, that's like Rajesh Kuthrapali sort of standard from the Big Bang Theory. Like, I would never dispute Raj. Look at his little face. And this lady, like, she's she finds it just as funny as I do, I think, but she's probably trying to stay a bit more politically correct than her instinct tells her to on camera. Look at her smiling. Brilliant. I mean, but she must feel pretty insulted in a lot of ways. She's, again, an astrophysicist, for fuck's sake. Like, that's a big deal, and she's obviously very smart outside of her field of study as well. So I'd like to. I'm pretty confident that if while studying astrophysics and being naturally quite pretty, not pretty intelligent, very intelligent, she would have probably stumbled across the truth had it been anything other than being a globe. Good old Spiros here. I'm a big fan of the Greeks. Yassouphile.
First time I ever heard about.
Again, good to get a psychiatrist involved, because it's really important to understand the problem that is
I'm talking about this.
the flat Earth movement in order to squash it. Because, I mean, so somebody in the comments of one of my other videos, when I asked if people think it was dangerous or not, like, someone mentioned that it could become like one of those other cult type practices, that specifically one that shall remain nameless, and become very dangerous. Like, it might not be right now, it's just, you know, they're just wasting their time, and that's sad. But eventually, especially once the money starts rolling in to the extent in which it can, you know, once these people understand social media marketing and e-commerce and everything, which they probably already do, but I don't think to the extent in which they could, that's the worry when they get that much money behind them, if enough people buy into it. So it's kind of up to everyone to help. If you've got a flat earth friend, please, like, just put your arm around them and ask them very calmly what the fuck is wrong with them. Say those exact words calmly.
You go to a restaurant.
You know, just what the fuck is wrong with you? What the fuck is wrong with you? That'll do. Right, that'll do.
And I'm wearing an I Am Mark Sargent shirt. And you know where they go.
Again, the brand. This is really a worrying thing, right? So anyone who's seen the documentary here will know that this man basically gets let through airport security by another flat earther because he's wearing a Mark Sargent t-shirt. I mean, come on, that's like, I don't know what the term is, but that's got to be some sort of felony or definite law breaking.